Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Nayaswami Padma, and I'm here today to bring you an excerpt from the original teachings of Paramahansa Yogananda. And today, I'm still reading from Swami Kriyananda's autobiography, The New Path. And the excerpt I have, now we're going into a section where he talks about how he learned about public speaking from Yogananda. So one of the other ministers there, was relating this story. He said, "I was so nervous when I first started lecturing," he said, "that the master suggested I take a hot bath before my talks to relax. One evening I was supposed to give an introductory lecture to a series of public lectures. The announced subject was, 'What yoga can do for you.' Well, I took a long, hot bath beforehand. Too long," James added, chuckling, "and too hot. It sapped all my energy. I arrived for that lecture so limp. I felt more like a steam-heated towel than a human being. After 5 minutes of speaking, I found I'd covered everything I could think of to say on that subject. It was probably the shortest lecture those people ever had." I particularly love that story because public speaking has not been a natural thing for me, and I'm just the opposite of my husband in that regard, or at least I think of it that way. He can speak eloquently on any topic for any length of time, and I find that it's so easy for me to just have covered the entire subject in just a few minutes. But anyway, this lesson that James was talking about in this particular illustration is a helpful one for all of us, because whether it's public speaking or whether it's preparing for an exam, or whether it's, preparing for a job interview, or a particularly difficult conversation that we might need to have with someone, regardless of what it might be in that regard, being relaxed and centered and going into it with our mind sort of free from obstacles, and our body at least not getting in our way. Yogananda sensed that this particular man was taking his tension in his body. And, when we tense up in our bodies, then we can't really be super conscious. We can't be solution oriented. We can't feel the flow of divine grace through us because we've tensed up all our cells and muscles. And so relaxing the body can be a big help to preparing, but ultimately it's also relaxing the mind and simply doing everything from a place where we are centered but relaxed, especially and including meditation. Meditation, we can't will ourselves to meditate. It's any more than we can will ourselves to sleep. We have to relax into sleep. We have to relax in meditation, and that doesn't mean nodding off in our meditation with sleepiness, but it means our body being relaxed. That's why Hatha Yoga can be very beneficial for many people. Ultimately, the purpose of Hatha Yoga is to help stretch and relax the body so we can sit longer without movement in stillness and meditation. We can't still our minds if our bodies are restless. And so Yogananda was giving a very important teaching to this particular minister. Relax your body first and foremost, and the rest will follow, but not too relaxed, as he found out the hard way. So joy to you, and we'll see you again on Thursday. Blessings. Bye-bye now.